All right. I am leaving Aldi's. I've spent $12. Well, $11. $10.59, or no, $10 and I don't know, 59 or 69. I don't know. It was under $11. Just a little bit under $11 at Aldi's. Buying food for lunch and dinner. It's kind of expensive. A lot more expensive than Dollar Tree. But probably better food. I bought some sausages, some hot sausages, some spinach, and then decided, I might as well make a salad. So I got a bunch of stuff for salad. And at this point right now, I've made a decision not to go to the compound because I don't feel like driving 40 minutes out of my way. Although I forgot to start up my rice cooker. So let me go ahead and start that up right now while I'm driving. Take my hand to the back, and I'm gonna flip on the, I don't know if you heard that beep. That was the inverter being turned on, and now it is on. Oops. And it's off because I didn't have the system switched on. Did you see that? I don't know if you heard that. The inverter was on, and because I didn't have the inverter cooking system switched to connect to the power from the vehicle, as soon as I flipped the switch to turn the rice cooker onto high mode, it started beeping. It was pulling too much power out of the battery. The battery could not provide enough power. So I've switched the switch on now to connect the system, and I'm going to try it again, even though it probably drained my battery. My battery's kind of shot, I think, maybe. Let me try it now. Okay. I put it back onto high mode, the rice cooker. So it's drawing 300 watts. See, before, when in low mode, it draws about 80 watts. But between 40 to 80 watts. In high mode, it's drawing about 300 to 320 watts, somewhere in that range. So it is on high mode right now, and the rice cooker is cooking. I just had to remember to switch the turn the switch on to connect my house battery to my vehicle battery, which I'll explain here in an upcoming episode. I'm going to do a detailed view of Little 2 breakdown of the system. So for those of you who are new and haven't bothered to look back at the old videos, which I do recommend because there are a lot of different configurations and setups depending on how much money you have and what your needs are and how complicated you wanted everything to become. My system right now is kind of somewhat complicated because battery, it has a vehicle battery at the start of it. Then it has a connection to a house battery system and a switch. Instead of using what do they call those things? I forget. But I have a switch, and that I can switch on and off to connect the two systems. And then from that, I hook up the alternator to the house battery. This is probably better for me to talk about it while I'm showing the system instead of trying to mumble on and trying to visualize it in my own head as I'm trying to describe it. So we'll do that on the episodes where we actually take a tour, and I can explain the system and how it works if you decide you want to try to build something like that for yourself. But I am cooking the rice right now, and after the rice finishes cooking, I will be cooking these sausages. I may cook all of them. I may try to cook all of them just so that they'll be all cooked, and then next time I eat some later, I can just heat it up. But I don't want to eat it cold. I do need to get gas, like ice though. I want to pick up a new cup of ice. My ice from yesterday has melted. That's the other thing I got to do each day. For those of you wondering about routines, I pick up ice almost every day. Pretty much, if I can, I pick up ice once or twice a day. If it's a work morning where I get up early, I try to get ice first thing in the morning, and then right before going to bed, I get another cup of ice. After I get off work, right after I get off work. So today and yesterday I didn't work. Well, I didn't work as far as working for somebody else. I was working for me, working on YouTube and just getting everything caught up. But I didn't get ice. I got ice last night. I didn't get ice this morning because I woke up so late. Didn't really have much you know, that needed to be kept cold. All I had in there was my carrots, pretty much. So it wasn't like a priority. But now that I have some meat and other vegetables, I do want to pick up some ice. So I'm going to make sure that I stop at a gas station here to see if they'll let me have some ice. And I'm thinking, you know what, I'll go on this side since I'm heading this way. I'm heading northbound on what they call Wickham Road here. And we're going by Eastern Community College, which used to be, I know it as Brevard Community College, but they renamed it to Eastern Florida College, State College. Eastern Florida State College is what they call it now. But I'm going to try to get some ice right here at this gas station. Although they're doing construction here, so it may not be the very best choice for stopping to get ice. But I am going to ask them for ice. I'll leave the vehicle running since I have the rice cooker cooking. I cannot shut the system down. If I shut off my engine, the house battery system will stop charging and then it'll run out of juice very fast. The inverter will shut off and the system will not cook. That's why you gotta kind of plan what you're gonna do. Like, I know I'm going on kind of a long drive, so I'm gonna cook rice along the way. And right now I'm going to go ahead and let the car run. Just lock it up and let it run. I have a spare key. Well, I take my water here, which I can save the water, or I can dump it to clean my windshield, which I'm going to clean my windshield. I'll let you guys watch it. Turn on the windshield wiper, clean it up a little bit. And I'm going to pause this video here in a moment and go inside. I just wanted to show you the cup. This is the cup that I have. It's the giant size cup from Racetrack. And I have two of them. You don't need two of them, but I got two of them. So it's kind of insulated. And I'm just going to go inside this, I think it's a Circle K. Just ask them if I can get a cup of ice. 99.9% of the gas stations and fast food places don't mind you getting a cup of ice, and they'll let you have it for free. The ones that you do charge you money typically charge 25 or 50 cents. So, and when they do charge me money, I avoid that place because, you know, everyone else is giving it out for free. And the places that I do get it for free, I typically do business with them. I get gas with them and other stuff. So let me pause the video and I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Through the magic of pausing the video, you guys didn't have to witness me going in there to beg for the ice. But this is full of ice right now. And I put it into my little cooler, my 12-volt cooler right here. That's the console, which you'll see when I do the van reveal. But this is how I keep food cold for a day. The ice will last about 10 to 12 hours, and then you got to get another one. You know, and so I get one in the morning and I get one at night or in the evening when I have food in there that I need to keep cold, like I do right now. So that's how I do it. If you're wondering how I get those cups, the cups I use, you can get them anywhere at any of the gas stations, but the ones I use, I got from Racetrack gas station. And I didn't get two cups. I got one, and then I got another one later. And how you get it is you just go in there and you get a large one of those giant size cups, you know, I don't know if it's 48 or 64 ounces. And you just fill it up with ice and put a lid on it. Make sure you put the lid on it so that'll keep things from spilling. And then you go up to the counter and just ask them if you can buy a cup of ice. And if the clerk charges you, I think it's like 50 cents for that cup of ice. Most of the time, I would say so far, 100% of the time that I've done that, the clerk gives me the ice cup for free. They will just say, you can go ahead and take it, no charge. Even though you gotta realize they're losing money on that. You know, when they do that, that's a courtesy they're doing. So I like to do business with companies like that are willing to lose a couple pennies and stuff, you know, because it's only a couple, maybe less than a nickel for them in terms of the cup, you know, and the ice that they're using, that they're giving to you. They're giving away like 5 cents or less. And but then I go there for gasoline and other stuff. I like those businesses, and I go back to them because they're nice, you know. They give me ice, which is actually keeping me alive. Kind of helping me at least. So that's how you can get those cups, typically for free, but be prepared to pay 50 cents possibly if the company decides to charge you. But don't go to Cumberland Farms. I'm going to talk bad about them because every single Cumberland Farms I've gone to, when I tried to get ice, even with my own cup, they charged me money for it. They are the only company I have seen that charges money for ice, you know, for a cup of ice. Everybody else has just pretty much said, sure, help yourself, you know. So avoid Cumberland Farms is what I will say. See, they're losing me and anyone else watching that decides to boycott Cumberland Farms just because they won't give ice. You know, it's a silly thing to lose customers over, but hey, you know, you run your business how you want to run it. If you want to save 5 cents and lose thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars in business from various customers, that's on you. Anyhow, I am rambling on and on and on, and you might be wondering where I'm going right now. I am heading to storage to put up some items just to get rid of them in my, out of my van, to make more room in here, because I'm going to be cleaning up the van a little bit more, fixing a couple broken items, and then I'll be doing a big reveal to show you little Bluetooth renovations. Wanted to thank you all for joining me. I hope you found this video entertaining, if not helpful, informational, on how you can get ice and what I do typically, how I fill things up, how it's done. All this that you saw me do with the ice was done with no cost. You know, I don't go up there to the machine and just start grabbing the ice, although people do that all the time. I personally always go up to the counter or the clerk, whoever's working, and say hi, and I show them my cup to show them that I'm not making them spend any money other than the ice on me. Say, hi, do you mind if I get a cup of ice? And so far, 99.9% of them, other than Cumberland Farms, have said yes, no problem. Help yourself. And then I fill it up with ice, put my lid on it, and I thank them and I leave. And that's how I do it. So that's how you can get free ice if you only need a cup. If you need two, you could probably do it. I wouldn't do it at the same place. I would go to a different gas station and get a second cup of ice. But really, you shouldn't be having to need 2 cups of ice. If you need 2 cups of ice, you probably need to be buying ice or working out some other system. I use only 1 cup of ice because I have, I guess it's like a 12 or 18 can holder, you know, soda holder in my vehicle right now, which I'll show you during the reveal, and that's what I keep everything cold in. So 1 big cup of ice is more than adequate. Until next time, everyone, I hope you are staying safe, staying cool wherever you are. I don't know if you can hear the breeze blowing there, but that is actually ice cold air conditioning inside Little Blue 2. And I am just thoroughly enjoying the AC. Take care, everyone. God bless you all. Please stay safe. And if you don't have AC in your vehicle and it's hot, my advice is try to find a library somewhere, or even the mall, you know, some place you can get in that has air conditioning. And if not that, possibly go to a park, or if you're like me in Florida, go to the beach. You always get a breeze at the beach, or along the causeway, along the river, you get a breeze. If not, try to find a tree that you can park under, because the sun can be brutal. Take care, everyone. God bless you all. Please stay cool. Goodbye now.